Bitcoin's a paradigm shift. It's the world's first perfect money. It's digital capital. It's the digital transformation of everything that's capital asset. It's energy flowing into cyberspace. These are all profound, complicated, scary topics. It converts all the economics you learned from an art to a science. Everything you learn, you have to unlearn. All of your monetary theory, all of your bromides, I have to have a diversified portfolio. Well, no, you don't. Diversification is selling the winner to buy the losers. But that's not what I've been taught for 30 years. Everything you're talking about is the opposite of everything I've been taught, Every rich old person that I know, every rich old powerful person says that it's a scam. Well, every rich old powerful person doesn't need it. They're rich and they're old. There's nothing left for them in life to do. The people that need it are the 20-somethings, starting their career. It's like, I don't have any money. I don't have any power. I don't have any respect. How am I going to get ahead? So what you have is this new thing. It's moving faster than the speed of sound. It's creating a shock wave. It's going through the economy. It's creating a lot of noise, a lot of sound, a lot of fury. It's scary. The human conventional reaction to any of that is to push back, right? Human nature is to fear that we don't understand, and to react with anger or irritation. Why are you pitching this? What is this scam? Why are you bothering with? I don't want to talk about this.
Why are you selling me?
Right? So that being the case, you're selling a new idea, a new ideology, a new protocol, a new philosophy of economics, a new philosophy of money. You're selling a new idea of money to people that have never in their life thought about what money is. And you're questioning fundamental premises, and they're successful, and they're comfortable.
Correct.
And they're probably wealthier than you. So the natural reaction of them is to treat you skeptically or rudely or reject you. And I think the right response is to think like a salesperson. The customer is always right. You're selling them a new product. This is a new product. It's better than the old product. It's an electric car. It's an electric refrigerator. It's an electric hairdryer. It's a mobile phone. It's a new jet. It's a new kind of something. The customer's never seen it before. The customer's afraid of it. The customer doesn't get it. The customer tells you to get lost. The right response is, well, sir, I can understand why you would say this, but you know that your wife might like it. I can see why you would say this, but you know it'll make your company rich. I can see why you would say this, but you know it'll help you win the election. I can see why you don't understand it, but if you spend a bit more time, you'd realize it'll make your bank successful. Right. Well, I guess you don't understand it, but if your circumstance changes, we're here as a solution. Call me. Right? The customer is right. Keep the door open. Be polite. They hate you, or they're rude, or they're rejecting you because they don't understand or they're afraid. Right? And you can't take it personally.
Welcome back to the channel. Aaron from the Bitcoin Bros here. And in today's video, we're going to be getting into some market news, MSTR news, and Bitcoin news. And I have another clip of Saylor at the end. Make sure to stay tuned for everything in today's video. So, Strategy last week did not buy any Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is on a discount again. So maybe they'll be buying the dip this week. We'll have to wait and see until next Monday. And then looking at the most actively traded U.S. stocks, MSTR still up here in the top 10. Yesterday, $7 billion of volume, which is still pretty good to see. The entire stock market is selling off right now. And it is due to Trump adding tariffs on Canada and Mexico, 25% each on both countries. This is causing a lot of uncertainty in the traditional markets and the crypto markets have sold off right along with it. And just a day before, crypto and Bitcoin was pumping on Trump saying that the United States government will be buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, ADA, and Solana. The markets were pumping. Now we've seen a total retracement of that. A lot of uncertainty in the market. More on Trump at the end of the video, but we can see here this has caused extreme fear, like I was just saying, in the Bitcoin and crypto markets, and even in the traditional markets, we're seeing extreme fear. So right now, Bitcoin is at a discount. MSTR is at a discount. You can see MSTR closed yesterday at 240. Will probably open even lower than that, because if you look at BTC in intraday, we're down around 3%, down to 83.5. So if we stay like this until market open, MSTR will probably open even lower than 250. And what this comes with is opportunity. We're not saying the market is going to sell or turn around right away, but when MSTR is more than 50% off of its all-time high and you have Bitcoin down from 110,000, that's opportunity to buy in, because it's volatile to both the upside and the downside. You should be greedy while others are fearful, and fearful while others are greedy. And I'm not saying things are going to turn around in a month, but this is opportunity for the long term, for years to come. And if you need a place to buy MSTR, you can do it with MooMoo. We have a free affiliate link. You get 30 free stocks when you sign up to $2,000 each per stock. So make sure to check that out. But let's go ahead and get into some Bitcoin news here. You can see here we have Kango Group. They purchased 472 Bitcoins in February. They now hold over 1,900 Bitcoin. This is just more corporate adoption coming to BTC. Definitely good to see there. And you can see Bitfarms, they added 203 Bitcoin, and their treasury has now grown to 1,260 BTC. That's good to see there that they're holding. And then we have Metaplanet. They acquired another 156 Bitcoin for around 2 billion yen, and they have a 31.8% BTC yield to date so far in 2025, and now they hold 2,391 BTC. Good to see there from Metaplanet. And then just a total list, and you can see the ones that are going up here over the past week or so, but a lot of corporations continuing to put more Bitcoin on their balance sheet. And we are not a political channel here at all, but I actually agree with Peter Schiff here. Donald Trump, the first crypto president, just helped pull off the biggest crypto rug pull of all time. A congressional investigation is now warranted to find out how the following regarding this pump and dump scheme. So the two posts that happened on Sunday basically pumped the markets, but who knew about this in advance before those posts actually went out? And he's saying we need to investigate this. And this is actually true. There was a massive long that was put in right before Trump posted this on Truth Social. And that long made a lot of money. So I would definitely agree with this. There could be something like insider trading going on here in the crypto market. And we know this happens all the time in the crypto market because there's no regulations around any of it. But even with Trump adding all these other cryptos to the Bitcoin strategic reserve, now we're going to have this crypto strategic reserve, what it seems like. Just doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem like these cryptos should actually be in a strategic reserve. But then we have some big news potentially on Friday from Mike Alfred. He's saying that Trump administration is preparing to announce zero capital gains on any crypto sale on Friday's crypto summit. So if this comes out, we could have a potential huge move to the upside for Bitcoin and crypto. And what's really interesting, Friday is also the date that we get the jobs numbers. And if we get bad jobs numbers, that could cause the market to sell off. But if this happens, it's going to cause the market to go back up. So I would expect a lot of volatility throughout March. There's a lot of changes. There's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. We're seeing markets sell off. We're going to see probably more layoffs in March. Stock prices are going down, and there's just a lot of fear in the market right now. So it doesn't look too good. The macro is not panning out that well right now. But I think key dates to watch: Friday is a big day with the crypto summit and the jobs numbers. And then next week we have CPI coming out. So it's going to be really interesting to see how all this plays out. And you have to keep up to date with what Trump is talking about with tariffs, because anytime he announces tariffs, the markets sell off. So something to think about there. But let's go ahead and get into this clip here from Saylor. If you found any value in today's video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. We have new content coming out every single day. Try to keep you guys up to date the best we can. But my name is Aaron from Bitcoin Bros. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's go ahead and check out this clip.
You know, I believe that the best thing for the country is to move forward with an enlightened, progressive policy toward digital assets. I think it's worth $100 trillion to the United States, and ultimately there's four different assets that people need to come to grips with. A digital commodity like Bitcoin, an asset without an issuer, backed by digital power. A digital currency like a stable coin, backed by a fiat currency equivalent. A digital security, an asset with an issuer backed by a stock or a bond so we can tokenize Wall Street. And then a digital token, which is an asset with an issuer that's backed by digital utility. I think everybody's trying to come to grips with that taxonomy. And as the market gets more educated, we're going to see more progressive, constructive policy engagement.
But as it relates to the crypto fund, I guess, one thing people are going to